Oh my god, I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. Oh my god. I can't believe Silas just raided when I just wasn't haven't started yet. Yeah. I haven't started yet and I already messed up. But yeah, welcome in. Hello, hello. I'm not even looking at this. I'm not even looking at the proper screen right now because I haven't actually like looked properly. But yeah, but yeah, welcome in. Hello, hello. I just started, so it might be a little bit like strange. So yeah, for those who don't know me, I'm Andrike Sky, cyborg VTuber of the Mossiverse, and uh, yeah, we're just chatting in VRChat, I guess. More like testing to see if anything works. But yeah, uh, how's it going? Hope I'm doing great. I am doing wonderfully. Thank you for asking, Silas. Don't apologize, dang it. No, but I have to because you rated, but then it took me way too long to like notice it. So I can't. I have to apologize for that, right? Man, I don't know, but yeah. How's it going? How's everyone? I need to give a shout out. It's gonna look really awkward while I'm like in VRChat itself. Dang. Sorry about that. No, it's not your fault. It's my fault. It's my fault for not starting earlier. Uh, I saw you were playing a bit of Liza P, so I was kind of lurking for a bit. Uh, Unfortunately, I wasn't paying attention too much to everything else though, but hopefully things went right. Oh god, I don't even know if I. Yeah, no, I did not type that. Okay, yeah. That's funny. All right. Uh, yeah. Go follow Silas if you haven't, or not like everyone is unfamiliar with him already, but uh, yeah. it's just it's just kind of been really scuffed for however long. uh, I don't know. Oh, it's grand. Yeah, you were fighting this puppet. You're this puppet master Romeo. Dang, must have been really tough though. Uh, okay, what the heck? Why is it? Why is it not updating? That's really weird. Was fun was geeking out as well, but which was fun. Yeah, I can imagine so. Uh, frick. I had it all set up, kind of, not really, but then it didn't turn out to be the way I thought it would be. Dang. Well, it is what it is. It is what it is. I can't do much about it. Uh, I just kind of have not thought about any of it. But yeah, I'm glad you had fun with that. I probably have to look into Liza P later on because it's been on like my mind for a bit, but I still have to finish Sekiro. I haven't finished Sekiro yet, which is a kind of a problem. It's kind of a problem I haven't finished it yet, but I have to get back onto it soon. Soon enough. Man, I wonder like the difference between both of the games, even though they're like Souls likes, but then they're like vastly different from each other. Uh, dang, man. Why isn't it working the way I want it to? I wonder. I mean, uh, genuinely recommend. Alright. Why? I'm not sure what's happening on stream. Did something wrong happen? Cause everything looks really, really bad. Like, uh, is it just cause I don't have? No, it's not because the game's not open. It's cause OBS is just broken. Like the game's still running, and I don't know whether like any of it is showing or not. Man, like the moment I start the stream, and now, okay, I think my OBS is just broken. It's not like updating in real time. So then it's like frozen on the preview, but then it's actually like moving on stream. That's gonna suck though. I don't know. Uh, it's like I keep looking to my right. Like this is where the camera is, and then this is supposedly where the chat screen is, but then it was supposed to be like easily accessible like towards this side, but then this part is frozen. So then I had to look back to where my monitor is over here, and then I had to read the chat. So then when I'm doing this, it just kind of looks really, really scuffed. uh, damn it. Why did it have to break like this? It's so rough. It's so rough. Okay, hold on. Maybe if I do something real quick. Uh, hold on. Does this work? I don't know if this works or not. Uh, it's not gonna be seen on the preview, but it's probably gonna be seen on stream. Yeah. Okay, let me try to adjust things a bit to see if I could actually get it to work or not. Cause okay, so maybe if I did it correctly, then it it might not be bad. Okay, so I could unhide it now. I'm hoping that it okay, I don't care if like the preview on OBS isn't showing. I only care about like the chat that's on my screen through the VR headset. So if I could actually like see any kind of indication that the chat is now working, then that'd be appreciated. I don't know. I have no idea. Oh god, it did not work at all. It didn't work at all. Like it would only like be an occasional thing. Oh. Oh, okay. I think I could just yeah, okay. So I guess that'll work fine. How's the new PC? So much better than before. Because now I can actually run VRChat no problem, even when streaming. And oh yeah, now that I think about it, uh, okay, hold on. And when I say that, and then it starts doing some weird crap, and it crashed. How it crashed? Oh my god. I jinxed myself. It's gonna run just fine. No, and then it crashed. That's stupid. That's so stupid. Uh, no. Yeah, unfortunately, I have to relaunch the I have to relaunch the thing again. Why? Why does it be? Why's it gotta be this way? Man. Okay, I'm gonna find a different place to be in because apparently apparently that world is just a little too much to bear. God, no. I mean, it should have not done anything though. But I guess it has to be this way. Okay, let me. It's still good. It's still good. Ah, crashes. Yeah. That's so awkward. It's super awkward. I just say, "Oh yeah, I love it. It's running way better than before," and then it's gone. Now I'm basically gone. It's okay. I have no idea which world I want to be in, 'cause uh, 'cause every other world I saved is kinda like eh and I don't know. Uh, I don't want to. I don't want to go into anything really weird. Maybe I could just stay at a generic place then. Man, it's not gonna make any sense. Whatever. It'll do. Okay, but anyway, what I was going to say is that it works way better than it works way better than when I initially streamed VRChat for the 3D model debut. And yeah, it was supposed to work flawlessly, like or close to flawlessly. It's supposed to run without any like kind of stuttering, but then supposedly as soon as I started moving the stream camera, then it became problematic somehow. I don't know why. Uh, but maybe if I just look at a different world, then I'd probably have a different kind of thing. Uh, it would have been better if I actually knew where to go. Uh, or you know what? I could just pick a. Imagine I picked the one VR chat world with all of the ducks in it, or something like that. I mean, I could. Oh God. Still. Okay, so yeah, just do that. It doesn't matter if it doesn't fit the context, but it's not like it's already gone really bad anyway. Oh God. Uh, hold on. Okay, we're just gonna visit the ducks and yeah, we're just gonna visit the ducks. We're gonna feed them some bread. Uh, there's not really anywhere to like sit precisely. Uh, that's not entirely true, but I need to actually like make sure I actually have a spot anyway. Okay, so this is a good spot. And, all I have to do is actually get in the correct position. And, what's that thing doing? It's looking at me. It's so weird. Okay. Okay, so let me check then. Okay, so just so we're on the same page. Oh God. Oh God. What the heck? Something's stuck. Why? Whatever. Apologies, Andrike, but you're a little tired, so you got raid and run, unfortunately. Hope I have a fun rest of stream and hope it goes well. Thank you, Silas. I appreciate it. Don't worry about that. It makes a whole lot of sense because of all the time zones and stuff. I just kind of hope that everyone gets some like a good amount of rest as well. Because if not, then I don't know. It's not gonna turn out too great for any. Wait, no. That's not what I wanted to say, but still, it doesn't matter. But I still appreciate it. Thank you so much. Let me, what the heck? Where the... Okay. Okay, here we go. I think it's about time. Yeah, okay. Hi, I'm back. I'm back here with the ducks here. Don't mind me. I don't know what they're doing. But yeah, I guess it's just the way it is. It's like, again, it's like sort of really, really improvised when I just don't know what to choose for worlds, and then it's just, oh, okay, I'll just pick a funny one. This is the funny one. This is the one world that I keep seeing like VTubers and VRChat like displaying their 3D models, and so I just think, oh, maybe I could just go with this one, I guess. What is that? That one's looking at me funny. What are you... Don't... I mean, okay, technically they're all looking at me, but, I, that's besides the point. Yeah, I don't really know, because, they're all just really weird. They're all just really weird. Yeah, it's no wonder people like this place, because it's just, how should I say it? Really spontaneous. I don't know what else to say about it. It's just it's just kind of like this. It's all just ducks. I mean, it's kind of calming in a way. That's really not the correct thing to say because it's actually kind of chaotic. What are you doing? What the heck? Don't look at me like that. Again, it's really weird seeing all these. Hey! Pow! Get out of my face! Stop looking at my boots! Let me sit in peace. Oh my god. Ugh. It's so tough. It's so tough, man. Feels bad. But yeah, as I was saying, I took. I don't know. I don't know anymore. I was gonna say that. Oh, yeah, because I have a new PC now, I could easily stream VR content without having to worry about stutter or anything. No lag, no whatever that is preventing me from streaming the game. And hey, don't you? Okay, they're just looking at me all over the place. Yeah, but I could just stream now. It's not gonna like stop at one point. It's actually just gonna work the way it's intended to. And now I don't have to worry anymore about like anything. Although the preview on OBS is just kind of rough still. It's still paused, but I know at least the stream is still going. All right. Uh it's just an experience that like now that I actually have a good like a very good PC now, I don't have to worry anymore about anything. I don't know where I'm resting my arm here because I kind of thought I was resting my arm against the table at the back. That would have been like really fitting, really suitable for the the whole thing, but it's all perspective. My arm here is not actually against the table. It's kind of like a little bit in front. So then there's like a little bit of room in between. It's kind of how I sit, honestly. It's kind of how I sit, just cross-legged like this. It works. I don't think any other like sitting method is gonna make any sense for me anyway. Uh, okay, maybe I could if I could reach out and I'm trying to shoot the freaking ducks. Wait, I saw that. I saw that in the camera. Those they were kind of colliding. Get out of here! Get out of here, man! Freaking freaking bothering the heck out of me. uh, oh yeah, I saw like a clip of Shy Lily like holding some. I don't know if it was bread or if it was a fruit that she was holding on to. And she held it between her legs, and then the ducks started eating that spot, and it was it's kind of funny. It's kind of like a funny clip, but yeah, this is the exact spot where a whole lot of people would be. I don't know. It's just kind of, it's just kind of is. It just kind of is this way. I don't know. I have a lot of, or not a lot of weapons, but I have some weapons to use. Come here. It's like trying to hit them at this point is gonna be so difficult from where I'm sitting. It's so dumb. I don't know. Then I could holster back my blaster. It's just kind of like chilling and sort of like okay, so I do know now that I could stream VRChat if I want to. You freaking freaking get out of here. Every time like a duck passes by and then they just kind of stare at you for a bit. Sometimes they just bend their necks like vertically like this way. and then it just kind of looks really, really weird. It's like they dislocated or cracked their neck trying to do that, just to stare at me. But yeah, now that I know that I could stream this game entirely, I could have a little bit more freedom now to what I can do. And that also means that I could stream PC VR content as well. Could be the sequel of Into the Radius. And speaking of which, I haven't actually finished Into the Radius yet, so I have to do that before Into the Radius 2 releases. And something like Walking Dead, Saints and Sinners. What the and a whole lot of other PC VR content I could do. And when I'm streaming on PC, it's gonna be a lot better with sound and video quality, and there's nothing that's gonna prevent me from doing anything. Uh, it's just kind of it's just kind of like a whole lot of things I can do now at this point. Even like playing even playing like games with that have like ray tracing support, even though I don't need to. Even though I don't need ray tracing. Ray tracing's kind of excessive. Don't get out of this camera. uh, but yeah, it seems that way with a whole lot of like PC VR content. I could, or just like any games that require like high performance and all that. I could I could stream it no problem now. And even like the upcoming Black Myth Wukong game, which I am waiting patiently for it. It's like a couple months from now, I think. And yeah, it must be. Oh my god, I crashed again. No, why? Damn it. Just when I thought it was just fine, but ah, not anymore. I don't get it. Why is it like this? Why is it like this? I didn't even do anything. I was just sitting there doing a whole lot of nothing. Uh, that's kind of awkward. Uh, well, I guess I just have to go through it all over again. Okay, so maybe I'm not able to like, or I don't know if it's just VRChat though, because it has nothing to do with like the performance dipping or something. I didn't notice anything wrong happening. It was just being weird entirely. Uh, I don't know. Like maybe I could just uh like dial down a bit of the graphical quality a bit. I don't know if I can or should. Or I mean, no, I can, but I don't know if I should. I don't know if it makes a complete difference. I mean, I don't think I have to though. I mean, they're all just ducks anyway, so it really doesn't make any sense. It really doesn't make any sense though. So it's not the problem of the world selection. It's just kind of it's just kind of weird in all honesty. Uh I don't know why. Maybe if I just tweak it a bit, maybe if I change some settings for like just VR in general, then it'll probably work a little bit better. I just have no clue. Uh, oh shoot. Uh, that's not it. Or yeah, no, that's not it. Anyway, uh, okay, that duck is looking at me, but no one's seeing it because I have the screen covered right now. It's, it's freaking, it's being really weird to me again. All these ducks, man. Why won't they? Why won't they just leave me be? I don't know. Okay, we're back again. We're back again. Uh, okay, I don't know what the cause of it is, because I didn't mess with the camera this time. It just suddenly, it just suddenly crashed again. And I didn't hear anything going wrong with the PC. I didn't hear anything wrong going with the headset. And I didn't see anything like happen until it like paused and then showed like, oh, it crashed. Yeah, I basically I didn't see anything happen. It's just it just crashed. It just crashed. I I really wish that it didn't do that though. I don't know. I can't do anything about it until afterwards then. I guess at least it's I don't know. At least it works for a little bit. Just crush this freaking duck's. Just crush the duck's skull. Uh, frick. I don't like how that goose is looking at me funny. Maybe if I turn the camera around. Maybe if I adjust it a bit more. Oh god, I accidentally uh shot preemptively. Here's my view. You're not gonna see my face anymore, but it doesn't matter. You could see all those ducks and every single one of them. Every single one of them. I'm just kind of shooting at them even though it's not gonna do anything. I don't I don't know. It's just kind of funny. Uh look at this guy. Freaking look at the freaking just kind of staring, I guess. Oh god. Look, the way he snapped his neck. The way he snapped his neck. What a what a I don't know. Uh all right. Nezushi. Ah, ha, ha, ha. You get first even though you're not first. Yeah. Yeah, I don't know why. It's just been a recurring it's just kind of been a recurring thing. I don't know why. But yeah, welcome in. How's it going? Uh, saw something was going right but wrong at the same time on Discord. Uh, so any progress on the PC? Chaotic. You got PC. Yes. Yes. PC. Uh, Very nice. It's working. Yay! It's working. I kind of want to know like the main specs, but uh, I suppose it doesn't matter too much. What the hell? Hey, what the? I can't grab it. I can't just like blast that goose. Get out of here. But yeah, uh, I'm hoping specs are pretty beefy if so. Uh, wait, I have to know if like anything is like yeah, that's fine. It, it's fine. Hmm, I don't really know. Man, if only I had the courage to like explore worlds, like public instances of worlds. So then, you know, like just so like there's actually something happening. But I don't want to risk it. I don't want to risk it, so I'm not doing it. I'm not doing it then, cuz it's probably not worth it. It's probably not worth any of it. So, yeah, I don't know. Hmm. I just don't get out of my face. Get out of my face. I'm just like shooting any of them that look at me. I mean, there's even that one right there. It's just kind of just doing whatever, I guess. Ah, oh, misfire. Hmm. Oh God. Oh, okay then. Yeah, I'm just kind of like, if I had to, ah, shut up. How do I? Uh, okay. Yeah. Again, if I had the courage to go to public instances, it would be a lot more fun. However, I can't dictate how that goes, so I can't I can't really risk that. Sorry, your partner was worried about a burning smell. False alarm, it just smells like new rubber. Poke poke. Yeah, the next time a duck or goose comes up to me and stares at me, if I'm close enough to them, I just boop them. Or just boop them. That one's a good candidate, is it? It's kind of just floating, I guess. That's me. Just kind of just doing whatever. Look at that pumpkin. Look at that pumpkin. I don't know either. Uh oh. What are you staring at? Hey! Hey! Don't what's what's this what's this duck doing? Oh, okay. Oh wait, no, it's staring at me again. Hey, come here. What what say you? What say you? You gonna come up to me? Yeah, I thought so. Dang, I suck at controlling the camera in this one. It's so it's so fast. Well, okay, it's not actually that fast, but still. when you start streaming, you'll join me on VRChat if I want. That'd be very lovely. I would have some company at least, because I don't know if there's any other people who would actually like like join VRChat and just start doing it. I know there's like some people around this circle who actually does play VRChat on a basis, but I don't know. It's just not enough. You staring at my? What are you staring at? Hi. What? Oh, okay then. But yeah, if more people start coming in, then that'd be very appreciated because I don't I don't have that kind of confidence to just go out with that. I just kind of like initially when I started. What the hell? You okay? That's it. You asked for it. Ah, damn, it's not happening then. Right. Ah, okay, but yeah, when I initially started playing VRChat, I just kind of okay. Now I can boop you. Boop. I'll poke both of your eyes out. What are you doing with my leg? What? What are you? What are you? What the, I don't get it. What the? They're just looking at me weird. Oh, his head is on the camera now. Uh, but yeah. Uh, initially when I started, I just didn't know what I didn't know what to do. I just kind of explored worlds and I did whatever. And then I just kind of explored around, saw some new worlds to go to, and I kind of saw some good stuff. Most of the time it's really dumb stuff, but there's like some small percent of people who actually like are there for a good for a good time. I don't know. Today is really chaotic. Yes, which is why I chose this world in particular, because this one's what the fuck is happening there? That they were rubbing each other's butts. I can't hear like I saw it, but no one else saw it. Like I'm the one with the eyes. Look at these ducklings. I don't know anymore. That one's looking at me. But yeah, as time went on, uh, I discovered some more worlds and more people, and eventually I actually like, hey, what the you freaking ah, I can't even get him. It's not. It's too far away. Damn it. Yeah, when I kept playing through VRChat, it just kind of made me realize like how well how cool it was sometimes. Like if people are really creative with their stuff, then things can look really spectacular. And when people get creative with their avatars, then it really makes us stand out. By us, I mean me with like making some other avatars besides this one right here. I've made like four other ones. I don't really know if I want to share them because it's like I know I'm proud of one of them. The others are not as great. uh yeah, just like I know one of them was for a friend of mine because I know like their favorite character was Chen from Arknights, and so just found like a I just found like a Chen model online, and then I took that, and then I found another like model for her weapons, and then I had to figure out how to like make everything work out, like all interactable stuff, like this this interactable stuff, like bam, 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 or maybe this interactable stuff. Even though I technically don't own these like assets in particular, uh, the only thing I did was the modeling of it. The frick. So I only did the models of the blaster and the saber. The coding aspect of it and the particles is done by a different person on a Gumroad website. It's a Gumroad store. There, two of them are looking at me. Two of the ducks were just there. Oh yeah, it's really funny when the ducks kind of like bug out and then they just kind of collide against each other. I don't know where I could find a good example though. I can't really. Oh yeah, I see right there. Right. No, but no, there was a way better example than that. I don't know. It was just really funny. The bird sanctuary, as they say. Credit to them, to the world creator. Don't. What are you? What are you even looking at? What the heck? I don't know. Oh yeah, and when I was saying like it looked like it was like my elbow was resting on the table. It's not. it's it's all perspective. Just when I thought, but then it's like a foot away, maybe even a half foot away. I don't know. It doesn't matter too much, does it? Because if I just position myself good and like well enough, then it's not a big deal. It just looks natural. Kind of. It like my actual leg is like above here, even though like the model leg is like right down here. It's kind of it's kind of like trying to estimate, but eh, whatever. It is what it is. What would I look like without? Well, I look so naked. I look so weird without my jacket too. Or just look weird without everything else that I have. It's like, oh, bare hand. I'm not used to this. It's just kind of like my normal hand on this one, and then a like a fake one on this one, or just a whole arm replacement, really. VR is very neat. I agree. This is very neat. I just, if only it was a little more, or no. Actually, no, there's nothing else to it. It's just kind of depends. Because some games are really good, others are really scuff. I don't know what other games I could say. Because I know there's, uh, because it's just a whole lot of this and that, but then sometimes it can, like, bug out with certain things like tracking, but eh, situational sometimes. You have a VR setup, but you get somewhat nauseous. That's understandable. Not everyone has like the same kind of tolerance that some others have, so you might get prone to like this kind of motion sickness or something similar of the sort. So getting nauseous is sometimes normal for first time people or even for people who like try like to wear it for long periods of time. I don't have that problem. Like even with like a high speed kind of thing, it's just I don't have that kind of problem, but others would, and it's completely understandable. But you saw a lot of VR setups on second-hand stores for people getting too nauseous. Uh, well, maybe that was just mm, that I don't know. Maybe it's just the way it's set up. I'm not I'm not really like an expert. I only like I only have one headset after all. I don't have any more than one. If I did have more than one, then woof. It's just kind of it's just kind of depends on whichever headset you choose. Sometimes, like if the headset isn't built properly, or if the setup isn't like quite calibrated, then it won't produce good results. Because if it starts stuttering or if it doesn't catch up with the movements you're trying to make, it would actually throw you off. Like three or four, but it's quite a bit. Or four out of how many though? That's what I'm wondering. Your partner has more experience and says it has to do with how you use it, really. Yeah, depends on how you use it, which games you play. Yeah, how you use it, which games you play, uh, and whichever other thing. I don't know. I complete like it, and as long as like the frame rate matches with the headset, the refresh rate of the headset matches, then it all depends on that as well. If you move by yourself, you're not going to get nauseous. Ah, I can't reach. Damn it. My arm is too short. Yeah, freaking goose. Uh, hmm. But yeah, if you move by yourself, you're not gonna get nauseous. Yeah, pretty much. As long as you're doing something, then you'll be fine. If it's out of your control, then that's where it kind of gets a little bit iffy. Yeah, therefore in the secondhand stores. Hmm. You again? I'm gonna blast you if I could even like. Geese. Yeah, it's not just ducks. There's geese too. Oh, what the heck? Stop staring at me. Oi. Ah. Your keyboard is so sensible. Sensitive. Ah. Yeah, sensitive. Okay. Uh, woo. Spin. Like spin the thing and spin it this way too. Yes, sensitive. I don't know if it's. I don't know. Could be something. Hmm. But yeah, VR experiences vary upon different people. Some people will never pick up VR ever again after their first use, but some others maybe get invested. And for those who do get invested, then let's hope that they don't get too addicted. Otherwise, it won't turn out too great. But yeah, it's just kind of it's just kind of funny. Oh God, what is happening? You. Oh. Oh yeah, it's the fancy glow on this unrelated. It's just kind of really fancy. Whoa. Hmm. Just stow it away. Ah, I just made your keyboard and mouse lighting sync. You're starting to enjoy Corsair equipment. Um. Okay, about Corsair. There's their hardware stuff is kind of no, I'm kidding. There's nothing wrong with their hardware. Their software is where it gets really questionable because it uses a lot of memory though. It uses a lot of memory for some reason. And it's just or not maybe it's not memory, maybe it's more like CPU, but it just it's really it's really detrimental sometimes, but again, nothing wrong with it entirely. You like VRChat but you run away from people. Same, same Usagi. Welcome in. uh Last time you did a birthday stream for VRChat 2 years ago made you don't want to stream VR anymore. Oh yeah. If you were doing a public instance, then yeah, I can see that. I can understand. Does it? Yeah, I think Corsair's like IQ software like uses a lot of like oh my god, the ducklings are looking at me. Uh, what are you? Can't time to kill them. No, I'm kidding. Uh, yeah. Google seems to be eating more memory and stuff than IQ. Well, Google is number one. Chrome is like the number one culprit, and then IQ is like number three or number two or something. It's just it's just weird sometimes. I don't know why, but yeah. Oh yeah, I forgot to ask. How are you doing, Usagi? Welcome in. Hello, hello. I just didn't. I wasn't thinking too much. I was just like looking at the ducks, the ducks and the geese. I'm just not. I'm just not paying attention anymore. Just my mind keeps flipping to other things instead. Uh, I don't know. I don't know what else there would be. Uh, but yeah, streaming VR chat in a public instance, it's subjective to like whoever is just there is just it's just really sudden. You can't expect anything good sometimes. some asshat on your chat told you to check the follow thingy on VR, and it was a pee pee pic. You're like, what the fuck, dude? Yeah, that's just super inappropriate. I don't understand why people even have the gall to do that. Oh man, you're good, no worries. How am I? I'm doing just fine. I'm just experimenting with VRChat, seeing if I could actually run it properly. Seems to be doing fine though, I never know when the next time is gonna be for it to crash. But yeah, otherwise I'm doing fine. New PC makes me very happy. New PC makes me very happy. I appreciate it. uh, yeah, now that I have a better PC, now I could actually relax and do all sorts of stuff like this. And you're gonna see a whole lot of VR streams from me from now on, just cause, or like more streams with games in general. That's good. Yeah, even better than last time. And I'm glad because cause it's like such a thing that I what the okay, the ducks are being really weird, but but yeah, it's something that I've been thinking about for like 4 years until like this moment, because I've just been using the same thing until now, and it's not too big of a deal anymore. It's pretty good though, otherwise. Okay, let's see. Enough sitting. I was kind of sitting just to like chill, but I'm probably just gonna stand. Uh, oh god. Okay, so I have to adjust it now. Oh shoot, that's not it. My menu is still open. Maybe it, maybe a shoulder cam is better to do. I don't know. Get to see like, or or maybe like a side profile. Maybe that'd be good. Okay. Stop that. And I'm assuming the direction of the cameras are here, where I'm saying it. This is where my chat is on the VR headset, but the camera is like hidden right here. Like the whole chat is right in front of the game, so I can't see like my hand in front of the chat here. But yeah, let's see what's up with this. Uh, with whatever's happening here. Okay. Okay, we see like a whole lot of food on here. I don't know if these yeah, I don't know if these uh like spawn back in after it's consumed in some way, but oh, I can't eat it. Man, why can't I eat it? Nom 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 nom. Nom 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 nom. I can't eat it. Damn. Oh yeah, but okay, now they're tailing me. Now they're tailing me. They really want it now. Okay. Can I gather around to see like how many of them I could collect? Uh, okay, let's see. Let's see. Let's see. Maybe some of them just give up. Maybe some of them will still follow. Uh, Okay, so I can't really count how many there are because of the angle that I'm looking at. Oh god. So that's nine of them. I think anyway. Uh oh god, even the ducklings are here. Oh god. How many can I attract? Oh wait, I never knew that they swim too. Look at that. They're just on there. And then meanwhile with me right here. Meanwhile with me right here. Yeah. Um uh all of them ducks and maybe the potential geese if I so choose. I don't know if there's a limit to how many I can actually collect. Like group them up over here. Uh well, let's see. Any of you guys want it? Oh god. Oh god. What are they doing? Oh my god, even the goose even the goose is here. What the hell? The goose is kind of huge. Oh. Oh, okay. Oh, I don't have them all yet. I'm still missing those two. I have to go really slow, otherwise they... It's kind of like Minecraft breeding, where you have to like lure them out with something. What do you... Okay, I got them all. I got all of them except the ones that are at the lake. Um... Beware, or be... Okay, wait, there's that sign over there. Be careful what you feed real ducks. Those ones are virtual. These ones are virtual. So what do you want? I Yeah, if I really want that. All right, so I gathered all of them up, and they're kind of jostling in between, which I don't really know what to do about that. So oh god, no, don't. What if I just throw it? What if I just throw it? Okay, let's do that. Uh, ta. Yeah, that's right. That's right. You get nothing. Only the goose got the bit. But I guess it's time to alert them again. What are they doing? How did they get so far away? What the heck? Oh my god, it's actually shrinking. What? Oh god. Oh, they really want apple. No, this is a pear. This is a pear, not an apple. This is a pear. It's different. Wait, how? Oh my god, the goose right next to me. I was wondering, like, how is it getting eaten? They're just really tall. Bread. Oh my god, that's terrifying. Oh, just like tossed them all. Like if I could just throw them. No, give me back that pear. Oh my god, it really shrunk. It's a really tiny pear now. Oh, okay, so they do like respawn on the table here. So just slices of bread, watermelon slice, and some pears. I can't even eat them though, that's the problem. Oh my god, no, not the goose. Let me spaz you out then. It's so funny doing this. It's just. I should have done this way before when I had all the ducks and the geese. Oh my god. Okay. Whatever. Whatever then. I don't care. uh. Hmm. I don't know what else there is though. Uh. I don't. I don't really know. Uh. Oh god. Why the hell is my. Ah. Okay. No. Never mind. Okay. Let's see. Anything else other than that? No, because, oh my god. I can't even go into the water. I drown. I just drown instantly. Ah, damn. I guess I can't swim here. Unfortunate. What are you doing? Hmm. Oh yeah, it was kind of... Okay, so that clip I was talking about, it's kind of like, ah, the pop sound. No. What the heck? It's kind of like, how is it? How is it positioned so weirdly? But oh god, no, that's that's disturbing. Okay, I'm curious about those ducks over in the background though. Are those 2D or those 3D? Oh god, okay, no, those are 3D. They moved. I was kind of thinking that they aren't real, like they aren't part of the actual environment. I don't know. Maybe it's just is what it is. Hmm. Maybe I could do a shoulder cam. Who knows? Who really knows? It's, it's gonna be like it's gonna be like whatever other game has a shoulder cam. All right, I have to decide which other place I would want to go to. I don't know what place I would want to go to at this point. It doesn't seem to be too clear. Maybe I could just keep looking. Just keep looking, I guess. Uh, I have a list, but those are worlds that I'd rather go by myself, like off stream, than worlds that I would like show off. It's not anything like bad. It's just really boring, like when it's on stream. Oh, great. Oh, great. I forgot that ever since Has Been Hotel released, they have they have worlds for that. And it's just makes me wonder if any of them are good or if it's not. Wait, there's a Suika game world. What the fuck? What? I didn't know that. What was this one? No, actually, I don't. I don't know if I want to. I can't guarantee it would run any better than it would. I don't know. Hmm. I'm still trying to look around. Huh. Hmm. Oh yeah, that reminds me. In the future, I might just think about Beat Saber, but I can't guarantee that. Uh, because of copyright and also just I don't know what else. I would still have to think about like modding the game too. I think that would be fine though. I don't think there's anything wrong with that. But dang it, I don't remember what I was trying to look for. I swear, there's good worlds and then there's bad ones, but I can't say. Ah, frick. No. Okay, no, I have to remember. I have to remember. What the heck? Uh. Hmm. Okay, let's see. Type in. Well, that's not right. That's not right. Uh. I thought it was something. Oh wait, no, that's what it was. Okay, so. No, never mind. Never mind. Okay, this is getting really dumb. Not a single one of them. Uh, not a single one of them is actually noteworthy. Ah, God. Why is it so hard to find something that's good? I don't know. Uh, actually, hold up. Maybe I could just go back to the previous world I was in, but then I crashed. Maybe I could go back to that one. Uh, all right, let's go. Let's go. Gonna see a whole lot of nothing firsthand, or for the first part of it, but yeah. And I'm pretty sure like this world in particular had inspiration from that one game, Stray, but I don't know. It's just kind of like there, I guess. This cat right here. Little cat. And this apartment is interesting. We have this cat. It's kind of like looking at the ladders here. I can't even climb it though. Man, why? I don't know. And we're gonna go outside then. Maybe it's better to have like a front camera of me, so you could actually like see me, I guess. No, not like it's that important, right? No, I don't know. This place is kind of wild though. I mean, might be something. Kind of like have like this dish here for some sauce, or this menu right here saying like this today's recommendations or today's special and all that. It's all Japanese. It's all Japanese, but there's like a better way to see it than uh oh god. I don't know if I can. 本日のおすすめ uh there's like a whole lot of this, I guess. Um but I don't know. How do I reset the camera? I don't even know if I can. Maybe I could. Like, yeah, I could do that. Ooh, this place is nice though. Something, something to eat. No chopsticks though. Man, the apartment reminds you of Stray. Oh, it is. Yeah, this like place is like an inspiration for Stray, like inspiration of Stray. So it's like very cool. It's like robots and then Japanese vibe, and a lot of these people take your beer or something. Drink responsibly. Oh wait, that's just floating. Okay. Yeah. Do it in VR, but not real life. Uh, oh yeah, and I forgot to mention like this map has like collectibles. So if you see like one of these kind of like one of these little thingies, these little cats, then you get like some special access to like their avatars, which would like they would allow you to like call it like role play as them, I guess. I don't know. It's pretty interesting though. Like they reward you for exploring their whole world. And it's like a whole lot of this. I don't know. All right, we're leaving this place. Uh, and there's like this to go into. Oh god, it's like a whole fence right here. Yeah, so worlds like these are really cool. Because then they capture the whole atmosphere quite well. Like they capture it quite well. And it has a lot of like details and all. So it's kind of like, it's kind of cool. Kind of like immerses you a bit. Like, wait, where am I even looking at? I don't even understand. Maybe if I position myself this way? No. No, that's not it. I'm just gonna go back anyway. Oh god, my face! Calling. Calling behavior be like that when you're outside the boundaries and then they would just remove it. Oh yeah, where was that spot that I was at? It was up here, right? Oh yeah, just kind of like, ah, it's clipping the camera through the wall and all that. Oh yeah, this is where I was just at, like at the beginning of the stream. I was right here, and I was sitting down at this chair, and I was looking at this view. Oh wait, no, I don't want to turn like that. Anchor it to the world. Yeah, I was looking at that view. It's pretty. It's a pretty view of all the boats and the ocean. Pretty much. It's a very nice view. And look at this guy right here. It's kind of zooming around. I don't know. What's he doing? Well, I don't know what he's doing, but he's doing his best. He's just kind of looking around. Yeah, pretty much. I don't know what else there is to it. Oh, sorry, man. I was blocking his way, I guess. Maybe if I move myself a little bit closer here. Some kind of vendor that I have no idea what it serves. It has hot dog in it, but I don't see any hot dogs. And then there's like something that kind of looks like a pretzel. And then there's it's just a whole lot of things that are supposed to be on there, but then we see the whole lot of nothing. Oh wait, we see the hot dog buns, never mind. So it's kind of there, but I don't know where the pretzels come from. Yeah, no idea. No idea at all. Just a whole lot of stuff, I guess. I swear, there's a lot more to this than just like this whole section. I'm just not looking at the right places. I just completely forgot like where exactly. Uh, because sometimes there's just doors that you enter into, and then sometimes there's like a whole lot of other stuff as well. Oh yeah, there's like this store right here. Oh yeah, look at that. Look at that. Uh, oh yeah, you get to see me in the mirror. Hi. Even though the camera's just right here, I'm not that far off from it. But yeah, this is a mirror, and this is what I was talking about earlier about the like the world exploration. So if you collect enough of those like little trinkets, those cats that are hidden in parts of the world, then you get access to avatars right here, like this one, or these two. Yeah, there's they're just considered mini cat's batteries. Mini cat batteries. Uh, yeah, you have to find like 20 of them. It doesn't show on the camera though, but on the headset it does say like 0 out of 20 because I haven't collected any of them in this instance in particular. But yeah, it's a like a really fancy world here. It really really gives off the like a really interesting vibe. But yeah, complete enough of them, and then where you collect all of the batteries, and then you get access to every single one of these avatars that they show. Uh, yeah, I I don't know. It's like something that is exclusive to this world. And I don't know if I don't think they changed anything. They just left it at the Christmas version of it. I don't know why, but uh, yeah, I guess that's to be expected when no one's really planning to work on it for that long. Uh, oh well, it is what it is. Just gonna set myself down if I can even position myself properly. Uh, and let's peer the camera over here. I'm back to where I was, except let's hope it doesn't crash before I actually get to end the stream. And yeah, it's a little bit abrupt that I'm ending the stream, but well, there's really not much else I could be doing at the moment other than just exploring worlds and all that stuff. If there is like anything that would help like motivate me to come back here to stream VRChat, then probably get back to it. It was more like just like seeing what it feels like to like stream VRChat, but it doesn't seem like there's that much of a problem after all. Oh yeah, I like how this interacts with the environment too. Ooh. And then burn that burn that wall if I want to. Burn myself if I want to. No, I can't do that. Oh yeah, the person who made the lightsaber asset, if someone else has a lightsaber, they could clash with this one. So then it actually works with like the same asset. But I have yet to find anyone who has this like kind of thing. So then I would have to search far and wide for a person that would even have this in the first place. But I suppose that's gonna be a while for that to happen. Maybe if I maybe if I try hard enough to look for them, then I'll probably see. All right. Anyway, I'm gonna go ahead and end the stream here. Very just kind of short. More like I just kind of wanted to hang out for a bit, and I just wanted to like redeem myself from last time when I tried to showcase my 3D model. Like unfortunately, I like for that time I just wasn't ready. Like, the PC wasn't capable of streaming it and recording all this stuff. So then I just kind of wanted to see, like, oh, can I do it this time? Absolutely can. So maybe this time around I could like go around more often with this one. I can't can't seem to grab the blaster because I probably not looking the right way. Yeah, pull, pull, pull. Oh yeah, it looks really flashy. Pew pew. It's just all the bloom. Damn it! Ah, put it back. I can't put it back. I'm just okay. There you go. All right, but I'm gonna be ending the stream. Uh, it's just a nice thing. Just a nice thing to do for this time around. Need to sleep. Bye bye. All right. Yeah, good time to stop then. I appreciate I appreciate you stopping by. It's it's very nice to, just kind of like do something out of the ordinary because I kind of wanted to like utilize this model more often because I spent hours on end making this anyway. And I spent hours trying to get all the assets to work properly too. So if I have it, then I might as well show it off a bit more. But yeah. Anyway, I'm not gonna stall any further then. Thank you to whoever stopped by to watch the streaming, and including Nezushi, Usagi, and as well as Silas for the raid. How's the PCVR going? Oh, I'm ending stream. I am ending stream. Unfortunate timing, but PCVR is no problem. It kind of crashed twice, which is kind of concerning, but afterwards, I'm doing just fine. It runs perfectly well. The only issue is just, maybe I just can't anticipate when it would crash because, like, those first two times were kind of rough, but hey, it works now. It works now. Works completely fine. I haven't made any adjustments to. Yeah, I haven't made any adjustments to this, like, to like the VR setup just yet. So just vanilla settings, it works just well. But yeah, uh, like I don't have to downgrade anything, and it works completely fine. All right. Yeah. Anyway, yeah. Just overall, thank you to whoever stopped by. Uh, doesn't matter if anyone was in the chat or if they were lurking, but it's always appreciated. And thank you to whoever is watching the VOD, probably. I don't know if there's really anyone who would bother watching a VOD like this because it's just kind of. Because normally when people watch VRChat, they kind of want to look for the chaos, like in public instances rather than looking for people who just casually chat solo. So I highly doubt any of this is gonna make any sense. Alright, but anyway, I'll see everyone Sunday tomorrow, I think, because we changed the dates for when Massiverse collabs are happening. So from this point on to whenever the heck, the Massiverse collabs are gonna happen every Sunday, most of the time. But yeah, I'll see everyone on Sunday. Alright, goodbye! With whichever hand. Alright, goodbye!